The 2025 NFL season has come to an end, and the Super Bowl is just right around the corner. This is my power rankings after weeks 12 to 18. What a season it has been. But let's start with the first team at the bottom of the rankings at rank 32, New York Jets. This team had such a terrible season there, top. Receiver was out and injured for the entire season after a knee sprain. Injury. This team was just bad all around. I don't see them getting much better for next season, but after trading so many players for picks, let's hope they put those picks to good use. Next, at rank 31, Tennessee Titans. I honestly thought this team would be at the bottom of the rankings, but the Jets took their spot. But after a bad season by this team, they are also among the worst teams 2 of the 3 wins. They got with super luck with the Cardinals fumbling the ball in the end zone and the Chiefs missing their QB and just throwing to basically get a high draft pick. This team could turn it around. The one thing I did like by this team is their defense, and now with a head coach who's more defensively dominant, I think this team could have a better season next year, and I don't think Cam Ward played as bad as people said. I don't think he's a bust. I honestly think you give him the right pieces, more receivers, he could have an amazing season. Up next, at rank 30, Las Vegas Raiders. This team had a rough season, I honestly thought, with Geno. This team would be competitive, but that backfired completely. They need a quarterback badly and massive. Help at O-line could be competitive if they can get help in those positions. I see no problem with them being better next season. Up next at rank 29, Arizona Cardinals. I think they're much better with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. This team was just a play or 2 away from being a 10-win team. Lost a lot of games to just a touchdown or less. Could be good next season. If they can figure out their issues with their running backs and a bit more help for receivers. Next, at rank 28, Cleveland Browns. This team had a good draft with a good running back, tight end, linebacker, and okay quarterback if one of them can figure it out. I see no reason that they can't be good and have a lot of great rookie talent. Ranked 27, Washington Commanders. This team fell off hard. After such a successful season, this team took a huge step back. Huge part of that has to do with them losing their cornerback for a big chunk of the season. But even when he was in, they still didn't play it well. They need to figure it out if they want to get back to contention. Up next, at rank 26, Cincinnati Bengals could end up losing Joe Burrow. If they do, this team has no hope at all. They should be good. Just their defense has lost them so many of those games, even with Joe Burrow out. They had a chance if it wasn't for that defense. 25, New Orleans Saints. This team was really struggling in the beginning of the season, but finished strong towards the end, the rookie. Tyler Shaw really started to flash a bit towards the end to win them 4 in a row. Saints fans should be excited a bit for next season. Ranked 24, Miami Dolphins. This team had similar results to the Saints. Started to figure it out towards the back half of the season. Hard to tell if they're going to take a step back or forward next season. 23, Carolina Panthers for being this far down the rankings. They made the playoffs. The only reason they ended up this far down the rankings is due to the lack of points they put up against their opponents. Almost every game was a close game for them, a couple blowout losses. But besides that, close games all around. But the way Bryce Young played in the playoffs, this team should be exciting to watch next season. 22, New York Giants. This team was so electric and exciting to watch in the beginning of the season, but lost huge key parts on the offensive side of the ball like Scat and Neighbors. It was tough after that. Dart had no one to work with. Still had an impressive season. Giants fans should be very excited for next season. 21, Atlanta Falcons. This team should be good on paper. Their defense is good, have the weapons on offense, just can't seem to figure out. And I don't want to say he's a bust, but I do think Kirk Cousins played a bit better than Penix. At 20, Dallas Cowboys. This team had a top 5 offense and bottom 5 defense. They just need to fix the defensive issues, and this team could be contenders, especially with 2 demon receivers. Just fix your defense, and let's see where you guys land next season. 19, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This team has finally come down from their high horse, and now they see how bad their division used to be, making it easy to make the playoffs. That all ends now. But they did have a pretty impressive season nonetheless. Next season is going to be crazy. This season turned everything upside down and set us up for good seasons to come. 18, Pittsburgh Steelers once again made playoffs and once again lost in the first round. This team is not bad at all, just isn't the best either. I don't know what it is, but this team is just Always stuck as a middle team, can beat the bottom and top teams, but can also lose to the bottom and top teams. It could have been the coaching staff, but we will have to see this next season. 17 Minnesota Vikings, after losing a quarterback who we all thought was good, just because the weapons he had, well, turns out we was wrong because JJ had the same weapons and he couldn't get anything going. Let's hope he figures it out sooner. He won't be with the team much longer. Ranked 16 Baltimore Ravens. This team took a huge step back, but got things going towards the end to middle of the season. I don't understand how on some of their games they just stopped using King Henry after he was having a great game. 15 Chicago Bears. This team had one hell of a season. Next season will be a challenge for them, but I honestly think if they can find a bit more help on defense, this team will be amazing to watch. Rank 14 Los Angeles Chargers. This team lacked energy towards the end of the season. They didn't want to win badly in the playoff at the start of the season. They was electric and just scary towards the end. The energy left like they didn't care anymore. They need help badly to bring them alive. And I honestly think the signing of Mike Daniels will be good for them to bring some energy to that offense. 13 Green Bay Packers. This team choked badly in the playoffs, had it going in the first half and fell apart in the second half. A huge part has to do with losing Micah Parsons that defense couldn't get anything going without. Him need more help on defense, and this team could be very scary. 12 Kansas City Chiefs. This team fell off completely this season, and it doesn't get better for them. Could potentially lose Kelsey and Worthy for next season. The good thing is they have a high pick in the draft. They need to make it count if they want to get back to being a beast of a team. At 11, Indianapolis Colts. This team started off hot and then finished off not making the playoffs at all. They had a 100% chance to make the playoffs and then missed it completely. 10 Philadelphia Eagles for being Super Bowl winners last season. This team doesn't look anything close to what they did last season and got taken out in the first round of the playoffs. The energy left them, and Hurts completely just didn't play top tier no more. Saquon got hit with the Madden curse. Better luck. Next season, 9 San Francisco 49ers. If it wasn't for all the injuries we had, I do think the Niners could have took it further in the playoffs. But also, like I've been saying for quite some time now, the O-line is not good. The only one good on the O-line is Trent. We need to work on that O-line badly. Deeply need a receiver also to be a crazy threat next season. Rank 8 Detroit Lions for being this high up on the rankings and not making the playoffs at all is completely insane to me. They should have made the playoffs and should have made a deep run in the playoffs. They just lost games they really shouldn't have lost. They're going to need to bounce back. Next up, at rank 7, Denver Broncos. If it wasn't for them losing their QB, this team could have made the Super Bowl. But even that offense wasn't as good as the prior season. They need to figure it out. If they can do that, they can be very scary next season. Rank 6, Houston Texans. I feel so sorry for their defense if it wasn't for Stroud and that offense lacking weapons to help out Nico. This team could have easily made a deeper run in the playoffs. The defense did everything for them. Rank 5, Buffalo Bills. What a tough loss. And yes, we can blame it on the refs all we want, but it happens to every team. No point in crying about it. Allen needs more weapons to throw to. I do think they had a chance to be in a better seeding position, and they kind of sold themselves a bit there. Also, at 4, Jacksonville Jaguars, in my opinion. This team got carried by the defense dominating, and their running backs helping them out a lot. This team could be very scary if Trevor Lawrence can play a bit better. I don't think he had a huge part of them making the playoffs. If he can play better, they can be scary. At 3, New England Patriots. Is this team back to being very scary, or has it been due to them facing easy opponents? We will find out in the Super Bowl because they won't be facing a team missing their QB, and they won't be facing a weak defense at all. This will be the challenge for them, win or lose, if they can keep it close to this team. Wasn't just dominant because their schedule, but if they get blown out, we start to wonder if it really was the schedule. Good luck. New England, I got no problem with either team winning. Just glad to see a change up in the Super Bowl. Got tired of seeing the Chiefs and Eagles. Next up, rank 2, Los Angeles Rams. This team had a huge chance to make the Super Bowl, but chalked last second in special. Teams ruined their chances by losing the ball that close to the end zone. Last but not least, rank 1, Seattle Seahawks. As much as I hate this team because they're a rival team to my Niners, I have to give credit to them for being so dominant and completely blowing out teams. Offensively and defensively, all around best team. This season, good luck in the Super Bowl. Won't be mad at whatever team wins it. Good luck, Seattle.